gift card from Panda, but no, I don't want to drive out there.
Panda Express? Lynn Haven? Lynn Haven?
I won't drive down there.
Somebody there's a Panda. Which one were you?
I didn't know there was a Panda. I was
Right beside where the Popeyes is.
Okay. Okay. I don't know how to go down that street, but I was talking about the Panda over in Chesapeake by Home Depot. That's the only one I knew. I didn't know there was another one.
One near Lynn Haven is closest to you.
But that's what I'm saying. I didn't know there was a Panda.
I don't think that's always been there.
Oh, okay.
This is for the little temporary peaks that I put last night. I feel like I've forgotten how to put a zipper in. I think I told you I had some pants that I needed to
Yes,
put
we
the
talked
zipper.
about that.
I finally got the zipper and I started looking at it and I started thinking like, I don't want to cut off the zipper yet. Let me pull this part across and let me try to do this first.
What did you try to do half first and then half the, I mean, I'm just saying when you put it in, instead of taking the whole thing off with these,
Yeah. Well, it's weird because the way that the pants has it has almost like even a little protection part in the front.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at it and it's like, well, I'm gonna have to take that part off before I can even put the zipper on, you know, that kind of thing. So I said, the more that I looked at it, I said, wait, I fold it inside out, I think. And then I close it. Wait, do I do it with the zipper open? Do I do it with the zipper closed? Like I was talking to myself because it's been so long since I've, replaced the zipper. Oh, you can let go. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So it's like you've done it so, it's been so long, since I replaced it, and I think I'm overthinking it. It's just the reinforcement, so it stinks. here all the way back in my room. It works pretty good.
Oh yeah. Where did you have the bob?
It came with two, so I put one near the kitchen, which is halfway through the house, and
Okay.
one in my actual bedroom.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, because I've always, the ones I've had it sitting there on the sewing machine. And you can still hear it, but then I finally just say, okay, let me just hang it up here where the old one is in the middle of the house. And you didn't hear it.
Yeah, I needed to hear back in my bedroom. That's what was going on. I wasn't hearing anything.
Gotcha.
So now you have the actual shape, so it shows the contour of your head. So when I finish making the piece, I can actually lay it back on there to make sure that it fits and it's secure. And then, like I said, it's not a full piece that I'm making for you. It's just one that you can blend in with your hair.
Found some spider, it's not Spider-Man, spider beads. I was trying to order from Amazon. But then, like I said, they wanted so much for shipping, so what can I find? Found some couple things more to put on it, so I can see about going to order on something, so I can get free shipping.
So the piece itself will just blend in with your hair.
Looks like a little Jewish hat.
Basically, yeah. So then, like I said, I put the little clips on and stuff, and then I said you can blend the hair that I showed you. So I said, so then it would, you can cover it in here if you want to put it on, if you want to wear it, or you can completely bring it forward and have some piece, and you can do it that way. So that's the same way. You said no to the shampoo, right? You don't need it.
I usually always have to take, even if I stay home, I usually still have to take a wash at night because of my hot flashes.
What she used is not what she needed to be doing.
You mean I could have did that myself?
You sure could have.
Save myself some money.
Yep, you sure could have. And so you actually have a petite head.
I do. I thought I had a big head. I'm sorry.
We're gonna take out the
No, the sound is gonna be.
Now, I always tell people when they're putting on their wigs, there's a sweet spot. And naturally, your hairline falls about 4 fingertips. And so I have you do it. Take your hand right here from your eyebrows and from right there. That where you have, so just so you see what I'm doing. So from your eyebrows, where that top fingertip is your sweet spot.
Oh, really?
So that's naturally where your hairline should fall. So when you're placing your wigs on, you do that little test and that says, okay, it's not too far back, it's not too far forward. If I do it with my fingers, of course it's different.
It's different.
But what it does, it helps to kind of put your face into correct circumference.
Okay.
So those are little tips that I try to tell people.
I never knew that.
And naturally, like I said, you have that wig band in the right place, but like I said, from where you had your fingers at, you see how I'm doing the measurements based on where
based on my
sits.
fingertip.
Exactly. So little tips and tricks like
See,
that.
didn't know that. That's probably why that wig don't sit on my head. No kind of wig. Oh, that thing is ridiculous.
Exactly. So those are little adjustments.
Does it have a wig band in the back of it?
It's that
That one right there. So
And
I'm good
no.
with this part. You can start with the Alright, so I am going to have you do a little participation for me.
Alright.
I'm going to have you hold just this one side here for me.
Got it.
Perfect. And what this is doing, you notice how already that saran wrap is kind of covering the shape of your head. Yep. So, and then I'm going to have you hold this side for me.
Okay.
I'm going to walk in front of you for 2 seconds. I'm going to lift relax in just a minute.
No, you're
As
fine.
fast as I can.
You're fine. I never had nobody do this.
And what this does is, like I said, creates a perfect mold so that when...
You're doing a wig, I don't have to worry about.
Mhm. Can you come down the street and let me look
I know,
at this?
right? Can you run over here real quick?
So...
Or I'm done. Can you, if it fits, what?
So this gives me a good basis of what I'm working on. And so as I'm making it, like of course you're gonna come back in for a fitting and everything.
Right.
But like I said, I can actually do the work that I need to without
Right.
you being there.
Because I'm taking that wig to Dubai. That's probably the wig I'm going to wear to Dubai.
Nisha, whenever you're ready, like,
Oh, wow. Yeah, you got to do a whole lot of tape. Oh, well, yeah, it's got to be a mold, so.
similar to like if somebody's getting prosthetics done. You know. I'm almost done. Once I get to that side.
No, you're fine.
Relax. This is
I feel like the lady from The Fifth Element. No, it's not.
You are so funny. You are so funny. But yeah, so this is what a true custom wig is supposed to be about. Like,
I ain't never had nobody ever do. Well, I only had one wig. Supposedly it was custom.
it was not, and like I said, even Nisha looking at it, the first response was like, the stitching is even sloppy. So yeah. All right, you can relax your arms now.
Good?
Yeah.
You
you're
sure?
good. Yeah, I'm still taping, but you can let go.
All right.
Like, so. Yeah, that's the one thing I tell people, like, you know, everybody's out to make money, but integrity is the biggest thing that you should have. And
Like you said, these wig making is not regulated.
nope.
So everybody's saying they make wigs.
Yep. And they're really not. It's a dying art form. And I try not to get offended. Thank you, ma'am. Point it out. I burn myself.
I thought I was
I'll be
going.
right with you.
I thought I was going crazy on the video.
Uh-huh.
You're good. I'll be right with you.
No, I was
You're so funny.
looking like Pippi Longstocking.
You could have shut up.